Welcome bitches, one and all, to my reaction to Season 3, Episode 6 of Elite, Rebeka. Now, last time we had an Ander-focused episode, and we were seeing the struggles he is facing since having his cancer diagnosis. Now, we did end with Polo and Guzman joining him together at his treatment, which was very interesting to see. It's very mature of Guzman to be able to do that, so I appreciate that Ander has still got his friends around him. Now, in the episode, we had probably one of my favorite scenes of Elite so far, which was where luminescent paint not only revealed Samu's secrets, but Malik's as well. And now that Nadia knows about Malik's cheating, and I think he's gay, I don't think he's bi or anything, because he doesn't seem to have any attraction towards Nadia. She's more so just his beard. He seems to have all of his sexual attraction based on men. So I'm excited to see where Nadia goes. It seems as though she's doing to him what he did to her, and is using him to get to New York, which is beautiful to see because it's Nadia's dreams, and whatever she needs to do to get there, I'm all for it. If she is happy with this fake relationship to get her to her dreams, then bloody go for it. But yes, now the fact that this episode is named Rebeka after Samu broke her heart, I'm very excited because we haven't really got many Rebeka-based storylines. Like, the only Rebeka-based storylines we have are focused around Samu. So I hope that this episode we actually get some solely Rebeka storyline and we see some good development for her, because I've really been enjoying her character since she was introduced. But yes, with all of that said, I'm very excited to jump back into it and see where the story goes. So without further ado, let's go. Could we be possibly getting some Samu and Carla relationship? Oh, and now Rebeka sees it as well. Ew. Ew.
Estoy de maravilla, Samuel. ¿Así mejor?
Fucking love that.
Es importante que nos contéis todo.
Have we seen Rebeka in the future yet? I can't remember if we have.
Cualquier detalle puede ser clave.
Interesting how she was next to Samu, so they in some way repair their relationship. Is she quitting?
What the fuck? No tengo ni puta idea de nada. Espabila.
How are they even allowed to whisper?
What do you want? You know I don't like guys who get out your seats without raising your hand.
Tengo una duda. Creo que hay un enunciado que está mal planteado.
Nice. No, oh, that is beautiful.
Porque el número atómico del sodio está mal puesto.
Well done, guys. I don't condone cheating. It's not good, but
Digo, no esperaba la ovación, pero mínimo un gracias. Thank you, bitch.
Gracias. Pero no tenías que haberte arriesgado.
oh, she's fully given up on herself, hasn't she?
¿Me puedes decir qué te sucede?
Like, there's nothing anyone can do.
Para celebrar el final de exámenes? ¿A quién?
Who cares?
Oh my god, Lou. I love you.
Así que cuanto antes la sientas como tuya, mejor.
Qué suerte.
She doesn't want your house. She doesn't want anything from you. Leave her alone.
Deberías aceptarla y quererla mucho. Suerte. Llámame.
Thank you, Lou. That's a good friend. This guy is an awful boyfriend.
Es que cualquiera mataría por tener lo que yo te ofrezco y no te veo muy emocionada.
I can't, guys. Like, genuinely, I don't understand how this man is so fucking delusional that he thinks that he can buy his way into a loving relationship. It's fucking gross. I don't understand how anyone can form a relationship and be happy in a relationship when the only thing that is keeping them with you is your money. You know what I mean? Like, does that not make you feel absolutely shit about yourself? Surely you would want them to be with you because of you. This relationship is just disgusting and it's so unnatural and so shit. Like, how is a Ure even happy? I don't get it, mate.
Pero todo bien, ¿vale? Te complicas demasiado.
Ugh. Makes me feel sick. Oh, Carla, don't do it, my love. Oh my god, yeah, I haven't really even thought about the fact that this is going to absolutely ruin their relationship.
Pero que hayas sido tú. ¿Has pensado en mí en algún momento?
Literally, Omar, like, I'm so fucking flabbergasted that you would do that to your sister.
Ni en ti, ni en Ander, ni en nadie.
Muy bien. Estupendo.
Yeah, well done, Omar. Wow.
Errores. Y me tropiezo, y miento, y decepciono, como todos, como tú.
What?
¿No le has dicho a papá y a mamá que a Malik le van los tíos? ¿O sí?
Yeah?
O sea que no has pensado en ellos. Has
What?
pensado en Nueva York y en ti.
That's completely different. Oh my god, Omar. That's fucking disgusting. Nadia has been put into a corner by her parents and she needs a way to get to New York, so she's going to pretend to be in a relationship. How is that the same as you cheating on your boyfriend with her boyfriend? I'm a bit taken back, and I don't know how to answer Omar's counter argument because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You can't counter an argument with no factual basis. Like, what the fuck?
Ay, Dios mío, que acabe este curso ya y me largue de las encinas.
I don't like how quickly they repaired this.
Tú vas a conseguir lo que te propongas.
That, like, realistically, that would never happen. Like, if I went out of my way right now and went and slept with my sister's boyfriend, do you think that she would forgive me that fucking quickly? Like, what? This is one of the few times in Elite that I genuinely don't agree with the way that they've handled a storyline. Like, that doesn't make sense. Oh, God. Samu is not gonna be happy with this. Especially after he allowed all of this drug stuff to go through. Oh, uh-oh.
La Rebeka en esta mierda, no pienso dejar que metas a Carla también.
¿Pero quién te pidió a ti un SOS? Hasta donde yo sé, lo único que quieren esas dos chicas es tenerte lejos.
Oh.
Te quiero fuera de mi casa esta misma tarde.
Wow. I don't know what to say to that. Like, Samu's technically right, but then Samu's got no control over Carla or Rebeka. They can do what they want. Are they trying to find out who gets it? Is it revealed? Like, do they find out right now? Oh, who got it?
Hello. De todos los que no se merecen la beca,
¿Tú? Eres la única que no da vergüenza.
Oh, hell yeah, Nadia. Well done. But also, well done, Lou, for being that, like, gracious with it. Go the fuck off, queen. Nadia, Nadia. Aww. What's Lou gonna do now, though? No money and no way to get into a school.
No tengo buenas noticias.
Oh, no.
La biopsia de médula y de la tomografía que te hicimos.
Fuck.
Por lo pronto que vamos a tener que continuar con la quimioterapia y subir la intensidad.
Increase it.
Si no los conseguimos.
No nos pongamos en lo peor.
Oh, and
El colegio justo antes del final de los exámenes. Muy bien, Samu. ¿Qué me van a
oh
hacer?
my god, I didn't even notice that he broke the fucking locker.
Sabe que me importas. Por eso quiero hacerte daño, Valerio.
Yo tampoco quiero vivir con él. Ahora mismo no sé. Ya se me ocurrirá algo, no es primera vez que me pasa.
Yeah, Apollo can't offer his house because his mums aren't down with it.
O sea, cuando le tenemos montada una narcolancha en el salón de casa no dice ni mu. Ahora no vayas tú a pasarle a la pibita que le mola que cortocircuita el chaval.
Oh, Rebeka talking fucking facts.
Samuel es capaz de delatarme. Y si lo hace, me jode el curso que por primera vez en la vida me está yendo bien.
Oh my god, imagine if he does rat them out. That would be fucking awful. They'd be
¿Puedes
screwed.
saber qué mierda le veis todos a la niñata de la marquesa? ¿Eh? Que es una víbora, que si se muerde la lengua se envenena. Joder. No sé cómo, no me digas cómo, pero tiene a todo el puto Dios comiendo de su mano.
She's fucking right. She's right. Like, Carla's no better than anyone else. God, my frustration, I pulled the earphone out. Carla's no better than anyone else. Like, she's just a pretty girl and that's how she gets a lot of her stuff. Like, I say that because she uses it to her own advantage. We've all seen it. Carla bats her eyes. She uses her sexuality to try and get things out of men. And a lot of the time, it fucking works. And good on Carla for doing it. It's not Carla's fault. But from Rebecca's point of view, you can understand her annoyances with it all. But then also, Rebeka doesn't realize what is going on behind the scenes with Carla. So it's just very complicated.
Vete de aquí.
Valerio no tiene la culpa de lo que pasó.
Oh, no.
No se merece pagar por lo que yo hice. Así que déjale que se quede en tu casa, al menos hasta que encuentre otra cosa.
¿Por qué voy a hacer eso?
Yeah.
Porque si no le voy a decir a Azucena que casi le partes la cara a un alumno.
Oh, shit.
Entonces yo le contaré por qué casi le parto la cara. Porque es un puto camello que pasa droga en el colegio. Creo que...
Yeah, Apollo, you don't really have any power in this situation, mate.
Eso no es verdad.
Tampoco sabes que le está vendiendo a Carla.
Oh my god,
Ni siquiera
Apollo
te
didn't
habrás
even
dado cuenta de que
know.
lleva semanas deambulando como una puta zombie por los pasillos.
Oh my god, I forgot that Apollo didn't even know. Oh, that's not going to go down well because he loved Carla. Probably still does.
Me basta con el odio que te tengo. Y te odio por muchas razones. Una de ellas es porque te vas a ir tan feliz, ignorando simplemente pasando 3 cojones de todo el daño que has dejado atrás. Vete de aquí.
Yeah, piss off, Apollo. Like, I've never been a huge fan of Samu, but Samu is a good person. He's done some things, but he's a good person, and Polo is not.
Estoy muy orgullosa de ti, de tu cambio de actitud, de que nos hayas escuchado y de cómo estás madurando.
Oh, the fact that they are doing what they want and manipulating their daughter into basically pimping her out to this man to get the family money as her growing up is fucking disgusting. That is awful. Wow. The fact that you are trying to teach your daughter that that is okay and that is what life is absolutely diabolical. That is, oh my God. I'm dropping all things today. Just getting blown away. Every time her parents are on the screen, I get blown away by how awful they are.
Tú solo di, mamá, que no he dejado el negocio porque me gusta vivir bien y que no tenía que haber confiado en Samuel.
Que he cortado con él, mamá. Que no soy como tú.
Esta actitud que tú me traes y la cara que tienes ahora de llevarme el negocio, un poquito sí que estás empezando a ser como yo.
Uh-oh. That's not what you want to hear.
Al final vas a tener tu razón. Me estoy convirtiendo en ella.
Vale, voy a necesitar que sus hombres le den un susto a Apolo.
¿Perdona?
Que le den un susto pero de cojones. Que se muera del puto susto.
Oh my God, what? Why? What did he do?
Que yo no soy como mi madre.
Yeah.
Les entra en la puta cabeza, niñato.
For good reason. You should be happy that she's not like her mother. What did Polo do to make Samu that bad, though?
Mira, a mí si me dejan un caminito, yo voy poniendo miguitas de pan hasta llegar a su cuarto y pasarlo muy bien.
Oh no, Polo is not happy right now.
¿Cómo has conseguido el dinero de la universidad?
Ya les dije.
Ya sé que nos dijiste. Pero ahora me gustaría escuchar la verdad.
Oh shit.
Bueno, tampoco es para tanto.
Por eso no nos lo dijiste.
¿El qué? Decirnos el qué.
Que es un puto camello. Y le vendes a Carla.
Su dinero vale lo mismo que el de cualquiera porque tendría que hacer una diferencia.
Porque no es cualquiera, es Carla, joder. Mira, tú no tienes ni puta idea de cómo es ella.
Chicos, parad.
The fact that Polo, of all people, is trying to tell Valerio what he has done wrong and that he is a bad person for doing this. You're a fucking murderer, Polo. Like, get a fucking grip, mate. You can't be lecturing someone else about this. Like, what?
Somos la estafadora, el asesino y el camello. Para empezar, un chiste es cojonudo, pero a mí no me hace ni puta gracia, que lo sepáis.
Puedes saber qué te pasa.
Que he despertado, Cayetana, que he despertado y lo que veo no me gusta una mierda.
Whoa.
Fuera de aquí.
Wow. Okay, Polo.
Fuera.
Both of you? Oh my God. Fuck you, Polo. After all that they have done for you. Wow. Especially Cayetana. Wow. You don't know what you've done there, mate. You don't know what you've done. What's this conversation going to be? Has Polo told him about Malik? Is he going to tell him about Malik? How did it go? Oh, what, the cancer appointment? So he's like actually talking to Malik and they're actually like keeping a relationship going. What the fuck? I thought it was like a one-time, one-off thing.
Eso significa que te gusta, ¿no?
Esto significa que quiero darme un baño ahora mismo contigo.
Oh, Carla, it's so sad to see someone so gone, so out of it. And the fact that he doesn't notice this is fucking gross. I hate seeing them together, seeing Carla being taken advantage of like this. I hate this so fucking much. I struggle watching this, to be honest. It makes me so fucking uncomfortable. Like, honestly, I don't get it. Like, I don't know if I'm being weird or something. I don't understand how anyone could be okay with this. Like, if I was with someone and they'd got a cancer diagnosis and say for like 4 months, they are so low on energy that they can't have sex, they can't do a lot of things, and you're just with them and like it's not the most exciting time, but they've got cancer. They're getting treatment for cancer and you're gonna go behind their back. Not even if it's behind their back. Like he said Omar go and do it, but he only said Omar go and do it because he knows that Omar wanted to, which is the problem in my mind. I don't think that this is right. They were in a committed relationship, just the two of them, and Omar's out here going and having sex with someone else because what, it makes him feel good and he has to get the release. But like, why do you need to? To me, it just shows a lack of respect for Ander. That's the way I see it. Shows a complete lack of respect for the relationship and everything that they have together, which makes me feel fucking sick.
Que no es una cárcel si puedes irte cuando quieras, ¿no?
¿Qué me quieres decir con eso?
Que puedes dejarlo mal.
Fuck off, Malik.
No puedes o no te atreves. ¿Me vas a hablar tú de valentía?
You're really gonna sit there and say you can leave him? Like, Omar, do what the fuck you want. Don't just be with him because he has cancer and you don't want to be that person who breaks up with the guy with cancer. But like, if you genuinely love him, like, have the fucking bravery to stay with him, not have the bravery to break it up with him.
Nick y yo creemos que lo mejor es que os veáis América comprometidos para casaros.
Oh no.
¿Tú estabas al tanto de lo que habían pensado ellos dos?
¿Tú quieres, no?
Not right now.
Un segundo. Ven.
Oh no.
¿Todo esto lo has decidido tú solo o...?
No, fue una sugerencia de tu padre y acepté porque nos venía cojonudo.
What the fuck? You didn't think to ask Nadia?
Si ahora les doy un matrimonio y me gano mi libertad para siempre, ¿sabes?
What the fuck?
Ya has visto a mis padres. Para nosotros es algo muy serio y para toda la vida.
Yeah.
Es que me da igual todo. Todo el puto rato.
No. Simplemente antepongo mi felicidad.
Wow, good for you.
Despierta.
Maybe you wake up and realize that this isn't what she fucking wants.
No te tendrás que despedir de Nueva York.
What a manipulative little git. Oh, I hate him. I genuinely hate him.
No necesito pep talks para animarme por lo de la beca.
No te he llamado para animarte. Nadie ha renunciado.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Is she gonna say no to Malik and no to her parents and be with Guzman? I'm down for that, but if Nadia is just saying no out of principle and then isn't going to be happy with her life, then I don't agree with that because she needs to do what's best for her. But then also Lou, this is Lou's only chance to get into a school, so either way, someone is getting into that school and both of them deserve it, so we'll see how this goes.
¿No quieres vivir en una mentira? Pues entonces pon los fucking ovarios sobre la mesa y dile a tu padre que la beca la vas a tomar tú. Pero tú sola.
Yes, exactly.
Sé la mujer que ha sido capaz de vencerme a mí, a la que admiro, carajo. Quise decir que no soporto, porque no te soporto.
I am loving Lou's growth. Aww. That is, oh my god, that is so fucking cute. That is the most heartwarming thing I've seen in this show, genuinely.
La peña está desatadísima.
¿Ah, sí? Qué guay.
Oh my god, Carla. Oh. Oh my god. That just broke my heart. Oh, Ander. For Ander to read that it was a prison and you don't have to go back to him is fucking awful.
Por eso has perdonado a Polo por Ander.
No, yo no le he perdonado.
No, pero has pasado página.
Nunca.
He hasn't gotten over it. He's just dealing with it to be with his friend.
Mira, Samu. Antes pensaba en él mañana, tarde y noche. Pero ¿sabes de lo que me he dado cuenta? De que si no le puedo meter en la cárcel, tampoco quiero que viva en mi puta cabeza.
Exactly.
Porque no se merece ser tan importante.
Exactly. Don't give him the power. The only person you're affecting is yourself. Fuck that. Just live your life and hope that karma catches up with him.
¿Qué pasa, hija?
She gonna do it?
Melik y yo no estamos juntos.
Well done.
Pero tampoco hemos estado juntos estos 2 últimos cursos, que como sabéis, he sacado adelante con las mejores notas.
Exactly.
Quiero ir a Nueva York. Bueno, no. Voy a ir a Nueva York.
Well done.
Escúchame.
Well
Por
done.
una vez. Por favor.
Holy shit.
Que si me voy a Nueva York, volveré siempre. Pero si os interponéis.
I have never been more proud of Nadia than this moment. Well done for her mother for taking the initiative to come from behind the counter because her mother stood in the back for a long time. I'm so happy for her. Nadia's growing up in the world. She's going to New York.
Esta ansiedad la conozco, Carla, ¿sabes? Lo siento, no te voy a vender. Es más, nunca debería haberte vendido.
Oh shit. But Rebeka will, won't she? Oh, Rebeka, no!
Hala, a disfrutar, ¿eh?
You know Rebecca's doing that not only because she wants the money, but as a fuck you to Carla and Samu.
Ahora te metes, M.
¿Tú no querías vivir como los ricos? Pues ya está. Aquí tienes la experiencia completa.
Oh shit.
Que te vuelves depresivo y luego hasta que vuelvas a ser tú misma agüita.
Madre mía, chico. Pareces un anuncio del Ministerio de Sanidad.
It's true love. It's what it is.
Por favor, no me arruines la fiesta.
Don't ruin my party. Ugh. Oh my god, this man. This man. I hate him.
De puta madre, estoy entera. Porque no necesito esa beca. Porque tengo un pie en la universidad que me plazca. Mi padre está más...
But she can't. What is she actually gonna do?
Tengo prisa, Lu. Azucena está de acuerdo con que compartamos la beca. Eso sí, el presupuesto es el que es. Yo estoy acostumbrada a vivir con lo justo, pero tú... ¿Crees que voy a aceptar que te rías de mí en mi puta cara? Anda, deja de ser tan tú y firma.
I'm so taken back by that.
Gracias. ¿No hay de qué?
That's actually made me tear up. Oh my god, that was so fucking sweet. Oh, Nadia. I love you. I love them too.
La de veces que he soñado con escaparme contigo. Y ahora mira, te vas con otro. Y con Lu.
She ain't going with the guy, but she going with Lou.
Ya no estáis juntos. ¿Y eso dónde nos deja?
Tú aquí y yo fuera.
Aw, you could have both, Nadia. See if Guzman wants to go with you.
Te puedo dar un abrazo.
I know that, like, the whole idea is she wants to go without a man. So, like, if Guzman were to go, would never take it as her going with a man. She's going, and if he wants to join her to be with her, then fucking go for it, guys, please.
Que tienes pinta de necesitar una copa. Una copa y un colega. Sí.
God.
Vamos.
Ask me in season 1 would these two be good friends getting a drink together.
A veces necesitamos un poquito de ayuda para dejarnos llevar. No tiene nada de malo.
Tu vida es perfecta. Que no entiendo por qué necesitas meterte nada.
Oh, you're right.
Es que eres un poco coñacito, ¿no? A lo mejor me meto toda esta mierda para poder aguantarte.
Oh no, she told him.
A mí.
Sí, a ti, a tu vida programada, en los 5 años de cárcel que tengo contigo por el contrato que vas a firmar con mi padre.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pero Carla, que ese contrato son solo negocios. No tiene nada que ver contigo y conmigo.
Oh, Ray, you are fucking stupid, mate. Is he genuinely so, like, stupid that he hasn't realized this whole time what's going on? Surely it's as obvious as day. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
¿Cuántas veces habéis follado?
1, 3, 4. Depende de lo que veas como follar.
¿Ha sido solo sexo?
No es solo sexo.
Oh, and,
¿Estás enamorado de él?
Is Xander going to go down the route of I want what's best for Omar and you're best for Omar? Because I don't fucking agree with that.
Es una pregunta de sí o no.
No sé lo que es estar enamorado. Solo sé que me flipa estar con él.
¿Y él cómo se siente contigo?
También, supongo. Estar contigo, tu casa, es duro.
Oh yeah, but that's what being in love is. If you can't be with someone at their lowest, then you don't deserve them.
Ni una palabra de esto, ¿vale?
Fuck you, Malik. Fuck you. That's all I can say.
El único bañador sin agujeros que tengo está aquí, así que...
¿Se te ha olvidado coser?
Oh, wow.
O sea, estamos construyendo algo bonito, ¿no? Algo que merece la pena. ¿En serio lo vamos a tirar todo por la borda? Así como
I want to hear Apollo's side of things as to why he's so adamant on throwing everything away.
Lo siento. No debería pagarlo contigo de verdad.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
Pero que fue de eso, de que todo el mundo merece una segunda oportunidad.
Exactly. You're a fucking murderer. Cayetana tried to steal people's money for a charity, and Valerio has sold drugs. What, like... You know what I mean? Why are they being like the fucking heroes of the universe? Acting like the best people ever.
Al menos podrías contestar un puto mensaje, ¿no?
Oh no. Oh no. What is this gonna be? What is this conversation?
He estado con Alexis. Bueno, estoy con él desde hace un tiempo. Lo que te tendría que haber dicho hace semanas. Pero con todo el tema de las pruebas y eso.
I'm pretty sure Anda's lying right now.
No tengo tiempo que perder, Omar. Quiero acabar con esto.
And, don't do this.
No es verdad, no.
¿Por qué te crees que te dije que te liaras con otros tíos? Porque me sentía culpable al ponerte los cuernos.
I think he's lying. I don't believe this.
Con él sí que follas.
Poner los cuernos no es solo follar. También es que me apetezca estar con él y hablar con él. Lo siento.
I'm like 100% convinced Ander's lying right now to try and get Omar to understand that he's not like the worst person and to leave him.
No te voy a mentir, cuanto antes te vayas, mejor para todos.
And
Hablamos mañana, ¿vale? Estoy muy cansado.
it's even sadder that Ander put it on himself to do that when Omar's been the one fucking around. Oh no. Oh no. Was she OD'd? Was it like a bad batch and it's fucked her up? Like, what is this?
Carla! Carla! ¡Dame una ambulancia, joder! ¡Dame una ambulancia!
Oh, Rebecca, this isn't gonna go down well.
Good morning, mi narco queen.
Y hazme un favor y tíralo por el váter. Yo no quiero saber nada más de esta mierda en mi puta vida.
A ver, tranquilo.
Why are you both just holding this out in the open?
¿Qué coño le diste, Carla?
Suéltale porque él no hizo nada, ¿vale?
¡Samu!
Oh my god, Samu, no.
Samu, para, Samu.
Samu. No, they're all on the floor, aren't they? No. She's fucked.
Pero mire, le puedo decir que vi quién entró en el baño justo después que él. El Samu.
Oh shit. Oh, and the plot thickens. So for future scenes, we know that Guzman went into the bathroom with the end of the champagne head, and Samu has now gone into the bathroom, and we know that Polo was in the bathroom as well. So something happened in that bathroom, which then led to Polo being murdered. Jesus. I have to say, I don't know why, but that truly was one of the best Elite episodes I've ever seen, like genuinely. It is... I find it so funny that made me tear up, the scene between Nadia and Lou, because as if some of you know, I don't cry at a lot of things. Like, TV shows, it takes a lot to make me cry. Like, there have been some genuinely very sad deaths in TV shows, and I haven't cried. I've choked up, I've felt a bit sad, but it's rare to get tears to form. So the fact that brought me to tears shows you how fucking good that storyline between Nadia and Lou is. Wow. Like... Let's go from the beginning. So, started off as enemies and always lose competition. Lou treated Nadia like shit. They tried to basically fuck each other's lives up. And then it got to this season and they had grown a respect for each other to the point where neither one of them was trying to fuck the other one over in their life. They were just trying to beat them. And that was the goal. That was the joy that they were getting out of it, was making sure that they beat the other one. Now, the fact that we've got to a point now where... they fought so fucking hard. Nadia won, and Lou so graciously said that she respected her and she was happy that Nadia won. That really touched me. And then for Nadia to take that and share it with Lou is the best outcome I could have ever asked for from this. To have two people go from being friends to then adversaries and having a mutual respect from each other to then finally getting to a point where they do genuinely feel like friends and they genuinely do care about each other is such a beautiful story arc. And I love it. I genuinely love it. I love that they've been able to get to this point. Now, let's talk about Ander, Omar, and Malik, because I have a lot of fucking thoughts. Now, I don't agree with what Omar has been doing 100%. I really don't. It makes me feel fucking sick that you would be with someone with cancer and you would call it a prison and you go and have sex with this other guy and you wouldn't want to be with it. Like, it feels so fucking vile to me, because you can have an opinion of Omar hasn't done anything wrong because Ander told him. But if I was in a relationship with Ander and he was going through chemotherapy and all that, he couldn't have sex, he was low on energy, all shit like that, it wasn't the most happiest relationship of all time, and he said to me, you can go and have sex with other people, I wouldn't do it. Because, to me, the idea of being with someone through something like that is a respect. It is a respect for the person, and it is a love for the person. True love is being with them in this situation, and, oh no, they can't have sex. Fucking deal with it. Grow the fuck up, and just be with the person when they've got cancer. Like, it actually makes me feel sick that Omar has needed this release. You shouldn't need it. You should not need this release because you should be with the person no matter what. And the fact that they are alive should be enough to make you be happy throughout your day. Honestly, I can't begin to explain how angry I am with Omar for how he's handled all of this. And then Ander feeling like he has to tell Omar that he's been cheating to get Omar to leave him. It just adds more to Ander's play, and it adds more to Ander feeling shit, which makes me feel fucking angry. And I'm just genuinely very upset with Omar right now. And then Malik himself, fuck you, Malik. Hate him. I don't like him one bit. There's not a single redeeming quality about Malik in my eyes. He has allowed Omar to cheat on his boyfriend with him. Cheat is a loose word because of what Anders said, but I still fucking stand with the idea that it's cheating. He allowed Omar to cheat on him. He then tried to get Omar to break up with his boyfriend with cancer. He's like all obsessed with Omar, and then he's trying to get Nadia to marry him without actually discussing it with Nadia, because yes, it may have been Nadia's dad's idea, the whole engagement, but you could have given her a fucking heads up and talked to her about it. And I'm so happy that Malik is out of Nadia's life now. She didn't deserve that, and I hate him. I do. And then speaking of characters I hate, let's talk about Yurei and Carla, because Jesus fucking Christ, I hate that man. Both of the men that they've introduced in this season, Malik and Yurei, I fucking hate them both, because let's look at Yurei. You can sit there and say that the business deal with her father has nothing to do with your relationship with her, but you damn well know it does, because... And the reason he knows is because Yurei uses his money to get Carla to be with him. He literally does. Like he said earlier, any girl would kill to have everything that I'm giving them. Because he counts giving a woman money and giving a woman possessions as a way of showing her love. And yes, gift giving is a love language, but it should only be one of many love languages. It should not be the only thing you do to show someone love. And the fact that he knows that giving someone something gets love in return should mean that he realizes that the business that he's doing with her father is the reason she is with him. I refuse to believe that he has been sat here and subconsciously not realizing what's been going on. I refuse. You can sit here and tell me all day that Yurei had no idea. It was her dad. Yurei was just caught up in the moment and he thought that she loved him. Bull fucking shit. He didn't. He was sitting here and maybe in the front of his mind he didn't know, but definitely subconsciously part of him knows that the only reason that she was with him was the deal that she made with his father. Because the fact that Yurei included the 5-year deal shows that. The fact that he included the fact that he could leave at any time fucking shows it. Because what does he think that's going to do? Do you not think that that will influence her father into making her stay on for longer? Honestly. I'm like so fed up talking about Yurei and Carla because it's so fucked up. And you can genuinely see the damage it's causing to Carla's mental health and her life in general, that the fact that he hasn't noticed is just stupid in my opinion. But yes, moving on because I can't stand talking about him one more bit. The end of the episode. So the drugs have been revealed. The headmistress of the school has seen them and looked straight up at Rebeka, so she knows it was Rebeka. And I genuinely think that Rebeka's about to be kicked out because they have a zero tolerance for drugs. She knows her mum's business. She knows that she needs money. It all adds up that it would be Rebeka. And I genuinely think she's out of the school now. I don't think Rebeka's solely to blame because of the shit that she's been put with, but the fact that she continued this for longer, it is her fault that she's been led into this. Like, Valerio tried to get out of it a day or two ago, like maybe even a week ago, I don't know, and Rebeka was still going along with it. And her mum even said that you're enjoying this life and that's why you're doing it, because I was always under the, like, it's the same with anyone. Like, you say you're doing something that is technically illegal, but it's getting you $100,000 a month. You're not going to give that up once you get your single goal. Like, she wanted to get enough money to stay in the school and then go to university. Once she has that goal, you're going to keep coming up with other things. You're like, oh, but, you know, I'm going to need money when I'm at school, so I should probably keep going. Get the money for the food. Then you're like, oh, but then, like, maybe I need a car while I'm at school. So you get the money for the car. You don't stop. And she fell into that trap and she kept going along with it. And unfortunately, she's about to pay the price. And I feel really bad for her because all she wanted to do was go to school and be better than her mother, but she fell into the trap for too long, and that's what we've been resulted with. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about was Nadia's conversation with her parents, because that was so beautiful to see. The way that she stood up to her parents, but it was with respect, and this was the biggest thing. It's she used what her family has taught her and the way that she should talk to her parents, because she talked to them with respect, and it's all they've ever asked for. They ask for too much, don't get me wrong. But she spoke to them the way that they needed to hear it. It's the only way that she was able to get by telling them that, look, I'm not this little girl that you think that I am. I love you. I will always come back to you. You are my parents. But if you get in my way, that will change. Because you got in Omar's way. You got in May's way. And look where it fucking got you. So trust me. Trust that I was able to do this on my own. And trust that I will be able to do the next part of my life on my own. She does not need to be treated like a child, because she isn't. She's a grown woman and she's making her way in life, and this is going to be so good for her, and I'm so excited. Like, what is next season going to be? I do know that some characters leave the show, which I'm scared about, because I don't want to lose Nadia and Lou, because if you're thinking about anyone leaving the show, it would be Nadia and Lou, because they're going to New York. So fingers crossed that they don't, but that is a fear of mine at the moment because I really have loved their storyline. But yes, I believe I've covered everything I wanted to talk about, so let's move on to Patreon questions. Right, first up, what are your thoughts on Nadia forgiving Omar so easily? Oh my god, thank you for asking that because I completely forgot to talk about that. I think I made myself clear in the reaction that I think it's fucking bullshit. Like, this is one of the few times in Elite that I've genuinely sat here confused as to why they wrote it that way. Confused as to why they allowed Nadia to forgive him so easily, because I get that Nadia wasn't in love with Malik. Like, she even said in a few episodes ago, I'm in love with you, Guzman, but I'm going to be with Malik because it's what my family wants. But even if she's not totally in love with Malik, that's her boyfriend. That is who she's with. And the fact that her brother had sex with him behind her back, didn't tell her, didn't feel bad about it, because the way that Omar went about the conversation with Nadia was basically like, oh, but like, what about you? Like, you've done stuff as well that the family doesn't like. It's not just me. That's not the fucking point. You slept with her boyfriend. How do you not see an issue with that? Like, Omar, like, I would get Nadia forgiving Omar so easily if he was, like, on his knees begging for forgiveness and all shit like that. But he was so nonchalant about what he had done, and yet she still forgave him. I don't like that. It's gross. It shows a complete lack of respect and a complete lack of love for his sister. So I genuinely just do not agree with that scene. I don't think it's realistic. I know this is a drama show, but that was like very unrealistic. But yes, moving on. Do you think Polo should be this upset about Valerio, thus completely ending the relationship not only with him, but also with Cayetana? No. No. Like, it's like they even said it in this episode. And the fact that they even said it to Polo and he still is acting like this is ridiculous. The fact that Cayetana is a fraudster, she tried to get money from people who were donating to charity. Fucking awful. But then that's not as bad as Polo being a murderer. He took someone's life. And he is going to sit here and say that Valerio handing out drugs to get money to live is so bad. Get off your fucking high horse, Polo. You murdered a girl in cold blood. You literally murdered this girl when she had done nothing to you personally. She did not deserve to die, and you killed her out of anger, out of your own anger issues. So it honestly, it angers me, and it makes me so fucking bothered that Polo is being this way. But it also made me very bothered that Cayetana was so forgiving of him, and I get why. Like, we've seen in the past, Cayetana doesn't think very highly of herself, unfortunately, and she feels as though she needs Polo in her life, which some could argue she does, some could argue she doesn't. I don't think she does. I don't think anyone should need another person in their life. People come and go in your lives, and there are people in my life that I genuinely don't think I could live without, but realistically I know I could. But I genuinely don't think that Cayetana needs him, and she's going to have to live without him by the end of the season because he's dead. But the fact that she was so easily forgiving of what he said to her, I didn't like that either. Like, she went in and he was like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I guess he deserves a second chance. She was like, yeah, hell yeah, Polo. Like, no, Kaya. Think more highly of yourself. He really fucked up, and he told you to get out. He told you to leave his house. That's very fucked up, and it deserves a bigger apology than that. And finally, what are your thoughts on Omar and Ander relationship-wise this episode? Right. I like them together, but it's genuinely got to the point where I don't want them to be together anymore. I don't. They're not good for each other. Like, this has actually proved to me that they're not good for each other because they both lied. Like, people could sit here and say that Omar is fine with cheating because Ander let him. But to me, if I was in a relationship with someone and they had cancer, couldn't have sex for like 3 months or whatever it is going to be, maybe even a year, who fucking cares? If they'd said that to me because they have cancer and the I can go out and be with whoever I want. I would sit there and be like, don't be stupid. No, like, I love you. I'm going to be with you. I don't need to have sex with people to be happy in life. That's not all that life is. And the fact that Omar actually took that and then not only did it, because doing it is personal. I wouldn't do it, but I don't blame Omar for doing it. But Omar did it behind Anders' back. He didn't tell him that he was doing it. He didn't tell him who he was doing it with. And then even take Ander out of this, he did it with Nadia's boyfriend. Even more fucked up. Omar just fucked up in so many ways. And then also, the fact that Ander then lied to break them up. Again, it's a lack of truth in the relationship. And it's another reason why they shouldn't be together. And while I have loved them together so far, loved is a big word because they've had a lot of troubles. The fact that I've liked them together so far and I've thought that they have been good for each other, I think we've got to the point where they need to break up and just stay away from each other because it's not going well. They both love each other, but there's something missing on both sides that neither of them are saying. And the fact that they so easily lie to each other, and the fact that Omar so easily went and cheated on Ander is another problem I have. Like, you even saw Ander being upset when he asked Malik, was it just sex? Because that's what he meant when he said to Omar, go out and have sex with someone. Because he literally meant, like, go on Tinder or something, find a random guy, have sex with him and get it out of your system. Because I can't do that for you right now. That's what Ander meant. Ander didn't mean go and find another man to fall in love with. Because Ander still loves you. And he wants to be with you. And, honestly, Ander's done a lot of shit to Omar. And I'm not saying that that is not true. But Omar just so willingly going and cheating on Ander makes me feel so gross. I really don't like it. Like, people can argue all they want that he was given permission, but that alone I don't agree with. I don't agree that that was permission. I think that that was Ander feeling very low about himself and not being able to help Omar with his needs, that he allowed Omar to go out and find somewhere else. But the problem I have with that is that should not be a need for Omar. That should not be a need. I don't give a shit what anyone says, that sex is good. Sex is like what people like and people need it in their lives to be happy. Fucking bullshit. I don't agree with that one bit. If you can't handle your boyfriend having cancer and not being able to have sex with him for like a year, maybe more, get a fucking grip and grow up. That's all I have to say on that front. But yes, on that lovely note, that was another fantastic episode of Elite. The Nadia and Lou scenes were my absolute favorite. I'm so glad that we've got to see this development in their relationship. I am hesitant to see what happens with Rebeka because I think she's going to genuinely be out of school now. I want to see what happens with Omar and Ander. I hope this is the end for them simply because I don't think they're healthy for each other anymore. And yeah, we just got to see where everything goes. But yes, for now, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon. You'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to Elite and all the other shows that I do. I've also left a link to my Twitch and Discord, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.